give some message to Japanese community?
Well, this entire movement, well, what is an ICO? I call it the initial community offering. Everything that we're building in these open source projects with open minds and open hearts are community-centric things in a decentralized world. With open source technology, the technology does not actually differentiate you very much. All it does is provide you with a first mover advantage. What will separate the winners from the losers in this space is the ability for the teams early on to build, foster, and nurture a community. It's being stewards, not leaders. You know, it's being always putting your community first, serving your community first. And so the most important thing you should do when evaluating projects is say, is this a community that I believe in and want to be a part of? And that conviction is the thing that will serve you best.
Thank you.
It's all about communities.
So also, I had a question, right, about the EOS. They're going to do ICO, but the ICO market, you said they're going to come back up?
EOS?
No, any ICOs.
Yeah, I mean, the ICO market is still, I mean, some deals can still get it done if the deal is hot enough. It's going to be a lot harder. In the same way that Google was able to go Facebook in a non-open IPO market. Google was able to go public in a non-open market. There are some projects that hit a level of quality that the market is always open for them. Lots of noise, huge fan base that just is a huge believer in it. Then there are other projects that can do it, but they're just going to fall way short of their expectations unless they have very modest expectations. For most of the market's not open today. But it might be open in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. The market will come back because the ICO is fundamentally disrupting capital formation, and it will forever change it. It will forever upgrade it. It will forever evolve it. But there's a process, and markets go through cycles.
You said the
pendulum swings.
Venture capital, the unicorn's dead, right? But the ICO still unicorn's dead?
No, unicorns are not dead. Unicorns are definitely not dead. Unicorns are just not taking venture capital anymore.
Yes, an ICO world.
If you have a unicorn by the tail, or better yet, you're riding one. Are you going to go take Andreessen Horowitz's money? Are you going to take Sequoia's money? I mean, how stupid would you have to be when you can start to tokenize and go directly to your community and let your community be a participant in it? No one's going to take that venture capital anymore unless they've got mediocre projects. Great entrepreneurs are going to take this path over that path.
Retail investors are more valuable than the venture capital?
Well, it's not retail, it's everyone, yes.
Everybody.
I mean, everybody adds value. Everyone contributes to the community with their superpowers, with their gifts. And I'm not saying that VCs don't have talent. You know, VCs add a ton of value typically. I'm just saying that their model is broken. 10-year lockups, you know, available to a select number of investors with liquidity discounts and things. The technology is upgrading that system in a way where, I mean, venture capital is an industry that has historically been funding innovation, but how has it innovated itself in the last 40 years? It has not. And, you know, change comes for everyone. It's inevitable. So retail investors also add value in their way, and that depends on each retail investor's individual talents. If you're a graphic designer, you might be making memes. If you're a great writer, you might be blogging, you might be tweeting. I mean, we all have our gifts, our unique gifts that define us. And we bring those things to the communities
and the culture
that we wish to be part of, the tribes that we want to support.
How about the EOS? You are supporting EOS, right? The big supporter?
I support all the chains. I'm chain agnostic. I do not believe in maximalism whatsoever in this space. To be a Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency maximalist is the equivalent of being a religious fanatic. Haven't we learned over the last few thousand years that my chain isn't better than your chain, that we shouldn't be killing people over this? If anyone succeeds in making the world a better place, we all win. And the only time that you see people touting these maximalistic rhetorics is because they hold a lot of tokens in that project and they're talking their book.
What do you envision?
It's called Let's Cheer for Everyone, Rising Tides.
What do you envision for your project? Like you said about
my projects, I mean, I just bust my ass to be in service to the best of my abilities to the communities that I've, you know, committed to serve.
it was interesting to show all this like a pendulum, all the secret. I forgot this. They have meaning, right? The symbol of the EOS has some meanings.
The EOS logo is known as the chestahedron. It is the sacred geometry of the heart.
Yeah.
The heart.
I
believe in doing everything from a place of love.
Place of love. That's beautiful. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Good to see you.